Hey, Joe. Ooh, this is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Today? I don't know. Probably not today. What did I put? Hold on a minute. Oh, man. Make sure you guys are eating and hydrating for tonight. Thank you, Life. So I'm eating lunch right now. Then I'm going to film some hauls, Dollar Tree and Walmart. Then we're going to read the romance book. And then tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific is our trivia night. So I come back on here, we turn the black lights on, we do trivia and pick your poison. It's a lot of fun. So Fridays are my busy day, for sure. I love them. No. No, we have, well, it's pop culture. So it's all like the eras, like boomers to current. I'm Gen X, but we're doing boomers. We're going to start with that. But no, it's And we also have people from all over the world in the chat room. It's stuff that anybody should know if it's pop culture. Why is that? Random stuff, but mainly like it's Lissa shops because I'm a budget shopper, like sales budget, a lot of Dollar Tree. I've been getting into like the men's colognes that are affordable, making people feel expensive on a budget, basically. And then I do lives a lot, just whatever I'm doing, like right now. And I also read romance books. I'm currently writing one. I'm a lover of romance. I will say that. But I would say 70% of my subscribers are men. I have a lot of fun on this channel. It's fun. Yeah, Armani. Oh my goodness. I've never even smelled Armani. No. Maybe one of these days I will. Happy Friday to you, Troy. Thank you. Hold on. So good. I feel better now. This is the cover. The cover looks like a kid's book, but no, there's a lot of like romance and sex in it. And that's how I like my romance books. I'm 42. It's fun. Alejandro in Alaska. Thank you, Sam. Hello. Oh. So Will made me a Mother's Day card. Look. It says, my mom likes to go shopping. This is funny. The best thing my mom cooks is Burger King. What? I actually cook. I love her because sometimes she gets me Burger King for lunch. Really? Is this? Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you. Burger King? Like, but why? So the one I'm currently reading is The Daisy Chain Flower Shop. This is the author of the Pumpkin Spice Cafe, Lori Gilmore. This was just released on Cinco de Mayo. And that's when I started reading it, which I've never been able to do that with a new book or a book release date. I think it's funny, isn't it? This one's good. I like all hers. We just finished reading Elsie Silver's books that take place on a ranch. Those are really, really good. It's hard to like go from a whole series to going back to the series. Because I'm still on the ranch. When it's I'm waiting for my phone to finish loading. You guys, it takes forever. And I really hope what I got from Walmart is not broken. Because when you get like a delivery, same day delivery, they wrap it. They don't care if there's glass in there. They don't, listen, this happens all the time. They don't even put it in a box. I'm like, get your shit together, Walmart. I pay yearly for that. It's not free by any means. It's expensive. And like they treat your stuff like crap. That's what I get pissed about. Don't do that. If there's glass products, put them in a fucking box and wrap it up, you know? I'm going to end up getting a free order in a minute if something's broken in there. I don't take that shit from Walmart. I spend way too much at Walmart. I think we all do. To let them do that. We used to have Kmart here. I used to work at Kmart actually, back in the day. I miss Kmart. They had a cafe in there too. They used to. You could get like breakfast, lunch, order, and then they just went to Little Caesars, I think, before they closed. It's at 99 point or 99%. I can't see what I mean. I can't put my words together lately. Got a lot on my mind. You know? Yours still has that? That is so cool. And like they have really good popcorn and stuff too, right? Do they still have that? You guys are lucky. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna put this one on. This Dollar Tree stuff is bomb. Like it really is. It's really good stuff. And it that is so awesome. I miss working there because I used to stock shelves and stuff. I did customer service as well, but I love working in the back, seeing all the new stuff come in, especially around the holidays. It was so much fun. And I would tag the clothes. This better not be dead. Okay. Well, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and load this to YouTube and then start filming. Okay. Come on. What was it that was? I forget. Oh yeah. See what I mean? I'm like all... That's what lack of sleep does. Okay, Bruce. Thank you. Oops. Why is it doing that? And of course, I went to Dollar Tree and I forgot the things I went in there for. I swear it always happens. And I went in there mainly for that poster board and those fairy lights. Did I get them? No. It's awesome. Thank you, Pierre. Nice to meet you. And welcome. Okay. We are going to film the Dollar Tree haul first. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here for a Dollar Tree haul. It's a good one. They didn't have a lot of new stuff, no, but it's still a good haul. Yes, hair and drains is a thing, but you gotta get it out. It's disgusting. I cannot. I need this for the laundry room sink. I don't know what the hell happened. Okay, I did find these. It's been a while. Everybody else's Dollar Trees these were a long time ago, but they're the Vital Glow Collagen and Biotin Gelatin shots. It's got 0 sugar, 2,500 milligrams of collagen, 1,500 mcgs of biotin. Raspberry Delight is the flavor. I don't like raspberry, but if it's biotin and collagen for $1.25, okay, yes. And you need, I think, 1 a day. Yeah. So I got 3 packs. Jello shots. Add some vodka to it. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm kind of serious. No, I'm not. Okay. So I got this one for Candace. It's that hair clip. I like it. I think it's really pretty. She's got a lot of hair. And then I got to light up a jump rope. I used to have one of these when I was younger. Yeah. So it takes 2 AAA batteries. Got that for them. Got these. I got more of the size large because the size small ain't gonna fit nothing. These are the double bubble plus shorts. And then I found the fluffy stuff cotton candy ones. So cute. I have the lounge shorts, but not the fleece ones. Got more of these. I mean, you guys assumed I got them, right? And then I grabbed these Ritz cheese pizza crackers. Yes. Remember combos? So good. I already tried them and they're good. Be careful opening those because like the whole bag rips in half. These are for Allie because she really is into Popeye. And I got her some of these shorts that are Popeye and these will match. So it's Popeye and olive. Cute. And I got this for her friend Sage. They're the pink, she's tiny, the pink ramen lounge shorts. I didn't find matching socks, so they have ramen socks, but I want to wait to find matching ones. You know what I mean? It's so much cuter. And then I got more of these. The kids really like them, and they do not make a mess with them. Thank God. $1.25 a piece. but you cannot go and get an icy anymore for under like $3. So let me put these in the freezer and they squeeze them. There's another one. They have the blue raspberry too. That one and then the cherry. I got these for our first aid kit. They're just elastic support bandages. And electric pink and electric green. Yeah. And these were really cute. The Junior Mints Kids sunglasses. And then they had the dots. So those are for, I keep these in the van because kids need glasses. They need to protect their eyes. And then these are for Will because he lost his and he wanted the black ones again. We're going to lose them anyway. Might as well save money. So my total was, oh, I got another bag of these. My total was $37.79, and that's when with the 10-cent bag fee. Wait a minute. So the collagen biotin things were $1.50, but still that's a steal. When did they go up in that? I'm just wondering. The plush shorts were $1.50. The candies now, or no, the sunglasses, $1.50. And I went to the one on Champlain in Fresno, California. So yeah, I think I did pretty well. I got, sunglasses for the kids, some snacks, some vitamins. Vitamins are expensive, guys. I know I don't want to try one right now. I'll probably throw it out. I have to be like in the mood for Jell-O shots and stuff. Or it's a texture thing. It is a texture thing. Let me put these aside for her friend. My favorite item today was probably the cotton candy fluffy shorts because I love them. Oh, and I got the lip contour kit. It is the glossy liquid. So last year they had like the matte liquid. And like I said, I don't like the matte lipsticks. They look really pretty on some people, but they're very drying on mine. I can't. It feels like my lips are peeling. Let's try this out. I know they probably suck. The other ones weren't very good, but I don't usually line my lips. It's not bad. You're only paying $1.25 for it. No, it's not bad. It's $1, and I like the color because it's not. I don't like dark colors on me. These don't work super well, but it's also a light color, so you're not going to really see it. Why are you sludge fart? You need to go. You're annoying me. But yeah, that is my Dollar Tree haul. Thank you guys for being here for that. I appreciate you guys so very much. If you have not subscribed, please do, you guys. It is so much fun. And if you subscribe, be a part of the tribe. Come to some of the lives and chat with with the community. We have such a good one, and I've never seen anything like it. It's pretty awesome. And join us every Friday night at 7 p.m. Pacific for trivia and pick your poison. What else do we got? Definitely thumbs up the video, hype the video. It's the quickest way to help me out and my channel. It's free to hype, and you get 3 of them a week. So please hit that hype button. And down below, put what your favorite item was and what you're interested in trying to find. But thank you guys again for everything, and I'll see you soon. Bye. It's very sticky. It's because I have, wow, lip gloss under it. It probably didn't take well to that. Let's put these. Okay, these are gonna go in the kitchen, so I'm gonna put them over here. Wait, I need to set an alarm on Alexa for picking up. I don't have to leave as early today because the youngest stayed home with Candace, so I can leave them. So that throws me off. Alexa, remind me at 2 o'clock to go get JB.
Okay, I'll remind you at 2 p.m.
Thank you, Gabrielle. Hi. Hello. Trash. I don't have a trash bag. Okay, we're gonna do Walmart now. Kitchen, Candace. These I'm keeping in even for Will. I got them all like the hard cases to keep their glasses in. Even though they're never gonna keep them in there. I don't do it either, so. Hi, Joe. Andrew. Hello. My lips are sticking together. That's unfortunate and annoying. Wow. Germany. Hey, Yui. I was stationed there in Mannheim. Let's see here. Here's this. Oh my god. 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 There's glass in here. It's probably broken. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here for a Walmart haul. So much fun, and I have a feeling something's broken because if you get a Walmart like delivery same day type thing, a lot of times they'll put the glass with everything else and not even wrap it. Oh my god, it's not. So these are like dupes of what's that expensive store? I don't shop there, so I don't know. Nor do I really care. But it's glass, and it's got the blueberries, and it's got the dome lid, glass straw, very nice, but it's got the rubber here. Let's see. It is sealed. There's your straw. That's pretty nice. So I'm gonna use this for my water, or it's perfect for iced coffee, of course, because it's got the dome lid. And the blueberries are just stunning. I want to say it was $6 or $7. I will tag these items. I think they're out of, I think I got like the last one at my local store. It's the Better Homes and Gardens brand, but it's much better for you, of course, we all know this, to use glass than it is plastic or any other material for that matter. I'm not a scientist, nor do I want to be, so don't quote me on that. But I do know it's much better for you to use glass. I'm sure there's going to be someone that argues with me, because there always is. They just like to argue. And I won't really listen. But there's that. Okay. Is that scratch? I don't know. But anyway, it's cute. Hi, Joseph. And then I got the orange with the oranges on it. That is just too cute. So it's the orange sipper. I got these because people try to steal these all the time. They're really popular. But there's your orange and blueberry. How cute are those though, right? And it has the rubber stopper on the bottom of the straw so it doesn't clink around. And then I got, oh fun. Because you gotta have different colors for kitchen and bathroom, of course. It's a 4-pack. Who really cares? It's great value. Had to get more paper plates. Pack of 400. We know that in my family, we use a lot of paper products. A lot of trees. And then, oh, that's what that was. For a fat cat clover. This is this the Rachel Ray one? No, the Nutrish. Every bag helps animals in need. It's a chicken, lentils, and salmon. Indoor complete, active mind, healthy body, playful energy. You're welcome. Oh, it is Rachel Ray. It is her brand. See, there she is. But yeah, this is the one we get our cat. And she's still overweight, so I don't think it's helping. And that she's overweight and lazy. Okay, so I have a trash bag, sort of. Where did those pieces of trash go? Did I already throw them on the floor? Probably. It's looking that way. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, these are stunning. I am so impressed with this. I've never seen them in store because I try to avoid Walmart in store at all costs. At all damn cost. I try to just avoid, because the ones in California, guys, well, at least the ones in Fresno, it doesn't matter what time you go in there, it's fucking crazy. And people are rude as fuck. And I can't do that. You don't have to stand in the middle of the aisle with your cart and block everybody. That happens. That happens. And they do it on purpose. I'm not naive to the fact people do that to irritate you. Okay, there's that. And then this, you can't really see anything on there. It's just my first name. You already know my name's Melissa. But this is really cute. Like, you know how I've been talking a lot about the dolphin style shorts, right? So those have come back in all forms. Wait till you see these. So the summer overalls, look at the dolphin style shorts on these, and it's got like the crisscross back. Look at that. So cute for like to go over a bathing suit or anything like that. So they fit like that. These are just amazing. I don't know how they fit. But I love celebrity pink. And it, of course, it says celebrity pink on your buttons. You got two, what are these kind of pockets called? I forget. Oh, it's got heart buttons here. So cute. But I really like the back, the crisscross. And you got two pockets on the back. But these are too cute. Love them. And I will tag all these items. I'm not even going to give you a cost because it depends where you live. It'll automatically change the price on the item I tag to your area. It's not me, it's Walmart. Don't blame me. But I do make commission on the links now, and if you use my link to shop, it really does help me. Every little bit helps, and I'd appreciate it. It helps the channel keep going, every little bit. But also, if you could hype this video, it's free to do, and you guys, it does so much to help my channel, and it's so easy to just push a button. And then thumbs up and if you plan on getting these. The dupes are, I want to say, like $40 or $50. Where are they from? I can't think of the place. Someone comment below and tell me. It is a dupe. And it's literally like the same thing. Same thing. But definitely subscribe if you are not already. Hit that bell notification so you're aware of when I go lives. And also check my lives at the end of the day to see what I've bought. Quickest way to do that. And to see what's on sale, if there are sales at the time. A lot of times Walmart has clearance. And if you don't jump on it, you're not going to get it. So definitely do that. Check my lives and join us every Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for trivia and Pick Your Poison. And I will see you all soon. Love you all. Bye. Okay. And now we read. Hello, Funny Funny. Love the name. Paper plate. I love doing grocery hauls because people are like, so I went in, I'm so pissed. I went into Dollar Tree today for 2 things. Those are the 2 things I forgot. And I even had a list. Did I check it? No. Because when I get in there, I get all excited. I'm in like a whole nother zone. And I don't know what the hell goes on with me. Like I lose all train of thought. And I think that's pretty normal because I'm not the only person I've heard that does that. But this is that top I hauled the other day. It's backwards for you guys, but it says overstimulated. That's me 24/7. If you can't tell by how fast I talk and how quick I change the subject, then I don't know what to tell you. You're missing me completely because I'm crazy as hell. Thank you, Jespo. How much have I had today? Just 1 can of Red Bull. I'm drinking water now because tonight is trivia night. It's party night. I put my black lights on. We do trivia. We do Pick Your Poison, which is a great game. And yeah, we veg out, snack out, eat all the terrible things, and just chill. Hey, Wayne. Okay, so we're going to read the romance. Time to read. And yes, I know how to read. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to clear my... Yes, I have to have glasses. You are all invited to trivia night. 7 p.m. Pacific. I'll be back for that. It's a lot of fun. And I wear like bartender type clothes because I love dressing up for it. Friday nights are like our time as adults to chill and have fun, you know? And people are like batshit crazy with trivia. It's like at this point, it's who cheats the fastest with AI. You know what I mean? But it's still so fun. It's so fun because we have people. What's cool about this YouTube in general is people from all over the world are waking up and going to bed. So we're getting people from all over the world playing trivia. It is just so amazing. So definitely subscribe, Sean. Love to have you here. And I'm Lissa, by the way. Nickname Lissa. Thank you so much, Wayne. That's sweet. Thank you. Make sure you guys are on there tonight, though. I don't know what time it is. We'll be where you're located, but we're on Pacific time here in California. Well, let me get started with the reading. Come on. Why do you... Really? Why is it fucking with me today? I don't have time to be fucked around with. You're welcome. You're in Southern California. Very cool. So perfect. Yeah, I'm in Fresno. I definitely want to have a meetup too in California. My moderator and friend Polly, he lives in the Bay Area. So he's come to visit before, and I've been saying like we need to have a we need to have a meetup. There's a lot of us here, and there's people that are in Arizona too that could drive. That would be a lot of fun to go do trivia together in like public somewhere, or to go bar hopping. I don't know. Whatever. Karaoke is fun too. Karaoke would be a fucking blast with everybody. There ain't nothing like karaoke, and people getting drunk singing karaoke. There ain't nothing like it. That's a good time. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back. We are here to continue the Daisy Chain Flower Shop. It's a tongue twister by Lori Gilmore. She is like one of my top. Her and Elsie Silver are in running for the first. I have to say Elsie Silver is probably number one because I don't know. I don't know how I feel because I've been stuck on the ranch for so long for those books. Now I'm back to a little beach town in New England. So I just have to get that vibe back. But we left off. Let me get my spectacles. You guys, I do not like wearing glasses, but I can't really see without them. The words just don't hop off the page like they used to. We left off on chapter 9, page 73. Hold on. My eyelashes are hitting that edge of my... Elliot had just finished up a meeting with Mary and Joseph, the owners of the inn, and yes, he had seen the irony the first time he met them. When he told his mom he was working on an inn for Mary and Joseph, she thought he was joking. Unfortunately, they weren't joking at all when they added new specifications for the main house during their meeting, and now he needed to update the plans again, but it would all be worth it when it was done. Renovating a historic building of this size and scope was his dream job. The inn had been around since 1801, according to his research, and had consistently hosted guests since then. The main building had gorgeous pillars and 2 levels of porches out front. It was a classic New England colonial with low ceilings and wood beams in the small lobby, and a sitting room complete with a big, cozy fireplace. The 24 guest rooms had various levels of historical accuracy as they'd been redone at different times over the years, without a lot of attention paid to the age of the building. The carriage house, also original to the property, was being used as an event space, probably what Daisy's ex had been up here looking at with his fiancée. Unfortunately, the whole property hadn't been well maintained through the years, and the repairs hadn't always made sense with the original style. He'd like to have a serious discussion with whomever decided to carpet the lobby and cover over the brick fireplace with river stones, more appropriate for a hunting lodge than an inn. But those were easy fixes, more design than structural. The main part of his job so far had been redesigning the motel-style rooms that were added to the inn in the 1970s. They'd been tacked on to create more rooms for guests, but they didn't match the style or the quality of the rest of the inn. Not to mention the new modern spa that had been added just a few years ago. As it stood now, the whole property was a hodgepodge of time periods and styles. It was Elliot's job to make it all make sense. He loved it. After spending years working on old houses with Caleb alongside his architecture studies, he was thrilled to work on something like this, something that was all his. He'd been working on his designs for months, and it wasn't nearly time to break ground, or it would be if Mary and Joseph stopped changing their minds and adding to the scope of the project. Today, they were discussing the possibility of converting the sunroom at the back of the inn into a breakfast room. Elliot assured them that adding breakfast to the inn's offerings was a great idea, assuming that room was structurally sound. Something he now had to get a structural engineer out here to assess. The room had essentially been used as a greenhouse for years. If it was going to accommodate humans, he had to make sure it was safe. But that was a task for tomorrow. On his way out, he stopped at the front desk, nestled under the main staircase to chat with Jack. Jack, who was always impeccably dressed without a hair out of place, was a fellow Dream Harbor transplant. He moved to town a few years before Elliot, and he was one of the few people in Dream Harbor who knew Elliot existed. Without Jack, Elliot was pretty sure the inn would have completely fallen apart by now. Jack knew every guest that checked in. He made sure everyone was treated like a VIP, and he was the main reason Elliot got hired. Apparently, he'd seen some of the houses Elliot had worked on nearby and was a fan of his work. At this point, Elliot was here so much he and Jack had struck up a friendship. Or at least Elliot hoped he could consider Jack a friend. That would be nice. He needed a friend that wasn't fake dating. That he wasn't fake dating. Wait, that would be nice. He needed a friend that he wasn't fake dating. Hey, he said, swiping a muffin from the basket Jack kept at the desk. Lemon poppy seed and clearly from the gingerbread bakery. Absolutely delicious. Those are for guests, Jack said half-heartedly, swatting his hand away. And for people that don't keep secrets. What secrets? Oh, I don't know. How about that you've been dating the cursed florist for a month now and I haven't mentioned a word about it? And I had to hear it from her ex of all people? Jack ran his palms down his floral printed vest, smoothing out the already immaculate fabric, clearly insulted by this oversight. Elliot sighed. I thought we were friends, Jack said, accusingly, and that was what did it. If Elliot had actually managed to make a friend, he certainly wasn't going to lie to him. Making friends as an adult was nearly impossible. He was pretty sure he'd only made this one by hanging around the inn so much, thinking and planning and sketching. And Jack was here, and kind, and a little bit nosy, always asking Elliot about his plans, peering over his shoulder at his drawings. And he had a vest for every season, which Elliot found charming. It was friendship by forced proximity, but Elliot would take it. It's not real. Jack rolled his eyes. It hadn't been that long. Of course it's not really serious yet. No. Elliot shook his head and lowered his voice. It's not real at all. We're just pretending. Jack's eyes went wide. You're pretending? Yes. To date? Correct. You and Daisy are fake dating? Shh, Elliot hissed. No one else knows. Jack liked that. He smiled and leaned in toward Elliot conspiratorially. So why are you fake dating the cute florist? Well, it started when that ex of hers came into her shop and I just kind of happened to be there. And one thing led to another and now you're proclaiming your love for her at town meetings? Elliot flushed with embarrassment. That's not exactly what happened. It doesn't matter what actually happened. It's what everyone is saying happened, and everyone is saying you were very gallant and you came to her rescue when the rest of the town was ready for a witch hunt. That's definitely not, doesn't matter. Jack waved away his protest. The important question, dear Elliot, is why not date the lovely Daisy for real? Elliot opted to shove more muffin in his mouth and pretend he didn't want to talk with his mouth full instead of answering the question that he'd been rolling over in his mind all weekend. Why not date Daisy for real? He'd had such a nice time with her after the town meeting, and he hadn't stopped thinking about her since. But it was very clear that Daisy wasn't interested in him as anything other than a convenient shield from the town's judgment. Which was fine. He was using her, too, to keep his mom from staging some kind of dating intervention. Anytime his thoughts had wandered into why not date Daisy for real territory, Elliot reminded himself that this whole thing had started because Daisy wasn't over her ex. She'd been so horrified to see him. In fact, she'd roped Elliot into being her fake boyfriend. And then he'd done the same thing back to her. Their relationship, real or fake, was based on desperation. Not a great start. No, dating Daisy for real was not an option. She's pretty, Jack went on when Elliot was still silent. She's more than pretty, he blurted out, and Jack's smile grew. I agree. She's also funny and smart and doesn't let anyone give her any crap at those meetings. I know, Elliot sighed. So why not go for it? I just got out of a marriage. 2 years ago. Crap. Apparently he'd already filled Jack in on the timeline of his heartbreak. I'm not ready. To be happy? Elliot trailed off because Jack was clearly not listening anymore. Gabe, the gardener, handyman, Jack's crush, had just walked in the door covered in grass stains with low-slung tool belt around his hips. Elliot was pretty damn straight, but he could see the appeal. Gabe looked competent. Elliot would love to feel the way Gabe looked striding into the inn with a screwdriver in one hand and a stepladder in the other. And now he had an answer for Jack. Why not ask Gabe out, he said, and Jack nearly choked. He smacked Elliot on the arm. Shh, he will hear you. Elliot laughed. Okay, so you've been drooling over him for months. Ask him out. Jack glared at him. No way. Why not? He's clearly out of my league. That's bullshit. Jack sighed. Look at him. He has heartbreak written all over him. Exactly, Elliot said, leaning his elbows on the front desk, mimicking Jack's pose as they both watched Gabe climb the ladder to change out a bulb in the chandelier hanging in the middle of the sitting room of the lobby. You're afraid, which is the same reason I will continue to fake date Daisy. We are cowards. That was the truth of it. Elliot was not ready to try again with anyone, and certainly not with a woman who had no interest in him. Am not, Jack muttered, even as he frantically started stacking business cards on the desk as soon as Gabe glanced in their direction. Elliot waved hello, and Gabe smiled back. Well, all I know is I cannot survive another failed relationship, so I will stick with my fake one, thank you very much. Oh, and he's coming over here. Shit, Jack hissed as he fumbled the business cards and they scattered all over the desk and floor. Hey, Jack, Gabe said with a bemused smile as Jack shoved the cards aside with one clean sweep of his hand. Hair went fluttering over the keyboard. Half went fluttering over the keyboard. A few landed in the muffin basket. Oh, hello, Gabe. I didn't see you come in. Elliot stifled a laugh, and Jack jabbed him hard in the ribs. Gabe's smile grew as he ran a hand through his hair. It looked effortlessly messy, but somehow fell right back into place, perfectly mused. How did he do that? Elliot wondered while Gabe talked to Jack. So do you want me to change the lights out back today as well? Jack blinked. Apparently, he had also been hypnotized by the hair. Right. Yes, that'd be great. Will do. Anything else? The question hung in the air between them, and Elliot suddenly felt like he should leave, but before he could slink away, Jack said, Muffin? And shoved the basket toward a surprised Gabe. Thank you. You're very welcome. Gotta keep your strength up. Right. Gabe flashed them one more slightly confused smile before taking his muffin and leaving. What was that? Jack blew out a long breath. I'm an idiot. Gotta keep your strength up with muffins? What the hell is wrong with me? Elliot offered a few firm pats on the back in comfort. I don't know, man. That was pretty tough. Thank you so much for your support during my time of need. I'm sure it's fine. He seemed pleased about the muffin. Jack groaned. This is not how any of this is supposed to go. Doesn't this guy watch rom-coms? I moved to a small town and now I'm supposed to get the rugged flannel-wearing guy? Don't you need to trip and fall and spill your drink on him or something for that to happen? Elliot offered with a grin. He'd watched plenty of those rom-coms with Leigh. He knew how it went. Big city girl, or in this case guy, meets small town guy. They crash into each other in some kind of silly scenario, spend some time hating each other, and then inevitably fall in love. It was all so simple, so appealing. Did he still watch them now to ease his anxiety and because it was comforting to see things work out? Yes, he did. Oh, shut up. You're the one fake dating the small town florist, and you know what happens next, don't you? Of course he knew, but he asked anyway. Maybe he'd feel better if someone else said it. What happens next? You fall in love for real. It happens every time. Elliot's stomach flipped. Nope, not better. Still panicking, because even if there was a chance they would fall in love, he knew all too well that these movies weren't real, that after the happily ever after, there was still so much life to live. And there were no guarantees that the happiness would last forever. It didn't for him and Leigh. Not this time. Jack rolled his eyes. Okay. I'm serious. I'm just doing this to help Daisy get the town off this whole curse thing. Righto. Really. Okie dokie. Elliot smiled. I know you don't believe me, but neither Daisy nor I are looking for real relationships. We're just doing this to get everyone off our backs. Daisy gets more business, and my mother will return to Tampa, happy and finally leaving me alone. Whatever you need to tell yourself, bud, Jack said, returning Elliot's not at all comforting pat on the back. I'll take Daisy out for real when you ask out Gabe. Jack stared him down, and for a minute, Elliot panicked that he was about to call his bluff. Be careful, Jack said, jabbing a finger into the center of Elliot's chest. One day, I might actually do it. Well, let me know when you do. I have to go. Say hello to Daisy for me, Jack said with a wink. Try not to stare at Gabe's ass all day, he fired back. Jack gasped dramatically and Elliot laughed. Bye. Goodbye forever, Elliot. We are no longer friends, Jack called behind him, but Elliot could hear the laughter in his voice. See you tomorrow, Jack, he said with a wave, heading out into the warm spring sunshine. He had to get to the library. Alex from the bookstore had agreed to meet him there so he could pick their brain about town history. He learned at various town meetings that Alex, well, one of the younger residents of Dream Harbor, seemed to know an awful lot of its lore. And after going down some in history rabbit holes, Elliot wanted to know more. Alex was already there when Elliot arrived, sitting at the table by the window surrounded by several small stacks of books. Their short lavender hair was bright in the sunshine. Hey, Elliot, they said with a smile when he approached. Hi, thanks for meeting me. Always happy to help a fellow history buff. Elliot slid into the chair across from Alex, ready to dive in. He never got tired of this, digging into the past, uncovering how people used to live, wishing he could go back and see it with his own eyes. So, this is a particularly fun one, Alex said, pushing a thin book across the table. Elliot picked it up, turning it over in his hands. Dream Harbor History. Pretty straightforward. A former mayor wrote this back in the 1930s, and it's filled with bizarre stories, Alex said, their face lit up with the same excitement Elliot felt. I'm not sure how accurate anything is, but it's certainly an interesting look into one of our illustrious leaders. Elliot flipped it open to a dog-eared page in the middle, reading a few paragraphs before he realized what he was seeing. Wait a minute, this mayor thinks he's clairvoyant? Yep, Alex said with a laugh, and so does our current mayor. It's a whole thing, actually. Multiple mayors throughout the years have claimed to have premonition dreams, future-telling abilities. There was even one that read people's tea leaves as a side hustle. You're kidding. Alex shook their head. I would never joke about this. They were grinning and Elliot couldn't help but laugh. That's wild. That's Dream Harbor for you. Elliot was still chuckling when Alex passed him another book. This one has more about the inn. It was one of the first buildings in town, and it's one of the few original buildings still standing. The flower shop is one of the others. Really? Alex nodded. That string of buildings, the daisy chain flower shop, the ice cream parlor, the pet shop, they've all been here from the start, right around the middle of the 18th century. Of course, it has different businesses at the time. Elliot looked at the page Alex had opened to. An old black and white photo on Main Street from about 60 years after the town was founded was in the center of the page. It was probably one of the first photographs of the town, but Main Street looked eerily familiar. Other than the dirt road and horses, and there it was, the building that would become Daisy's flower shop. He wondered if Daisy would want to see this, if she'd want to hear about what he'd found. He might have to visit the flower shop and find out. Chapter 10. Her mother was rearranging the flower shop again. Mom, I put those there for a reason. Her mother, Daisy May, put a hand on her hip and huffed a breath to blow the wispy hairs away from her face. She was wearing the same daisy print apron she'd worn since Daisy was a little girl, the one Daisy had been wearing just the other day. She was left with a plain black one today. But you're blocking these smaller plants in the back. Am I in charge of the shop now or what? Daisy snapped back. Fine, she said, throwing her hands up in surrender. God forbid I try to pass on some of my hard-earned wisdom. Daisy sighed. Just move the damn flowers if you want to. Her mother was supposed to be retired. When Daisy moved back to town with nothing but a shattered heart and a puffy face from crying all the time, they decided that she should take over day-to-day operations. Her mom was clearly trying to make sure she had a purpose and a reason to get dressed every day. It worked. Having the shop to run had kept Daisy going. But her mother's version of retired involved checking in on the shop at least a few times a week. Most of the time Daisy didn't mind, but lately she felt like she was failing at everything, and having her mom here just stressed her out. Like having some witness her failure made it that much worse. You're in a bit of a mood today, Daisy girl. Do you need me to bring over some of those celandine crystals? They're supposed to be excellent for sleep. I'm sleeping fine, and crystals don't help with sleep. They're just rocks. Her mother snorted. Tell that to your father. I put a bunch of clear quartz around the house, and his memory is better than ever. Was Dad even having memory problems? No, but I certainly don't want him to start. Daisy rested her head in her hands where she was leaning on the counter. She did not have the patience for her mother's particularly brand of quirky today. She's just gone over their books for the fourth time this week, and she didn't know how they were going to keep the lights on this month. Could she make shopping for flowers in the dark a new trend? Do you have any crystals that will earn us more money? Because that's what we really need, she mumbled, getting back to adding more calla lilies to the casket spray for the dearly departed. Isabel was right. Her 98-year-old great uncle had taken his leave of the earthly place 2 days ago, and the daisy chain flower shop had been his family's first stop. Daisy supposed she should be grateful. Oh, her mom snapped her fingers. Good idea. I should get us some citrines. That would help. It definitely won't help, Mom. My little skeptic. She patted her hand like being skeptical was a tragic quality to have. Are you worried about the curse? Her mother lowered her voice to a whisper. Daisy lifted her head from her work. There's no curse. Her mom opened her mouth to argue, but apparently one look at Daisy's face had her changing her mind. Okay, love, but I'm still going to bring over some citrines and maybe some amethysts just in case. They couldn't hurt anyway. Sure, Mom. What she didn't tell her mom was, of course, she was worried about the curse, worried that the town would never let it go. If she didn't start booking some weddings, she was really screwed. The whole shop was screwed. She was on the brink of letting down generations of daisies. Daisies who'd survived the Great Depression, a world war, and the invasive rose fungus of 1987. And now the whole damn business was going to go under if she couldn't get her love life under control. It was absurd. Speaking of absurdity in her love life, her fake boyfriend came walking through the door at that exact moment, and Daisy was not at all prepared for him to meet her mother. Hi, he said, freezing in the doorway, clearly expecting her to be alone. This was a test. The first time they'd encountered each other out in the world in front of someone else since they officially decided to do this. And of course, it had been in front of her mom. Hey, Elliot, Daisy said, dropping the lilies and coming around the counter. Her mother's face lit up at the name. Daisy had to tell her mom about him after the whole Elliot proclaiming their relationship at the town meeting situation. She was sure to hear about it from someone, and Daisy figured it might as well be her. Oh, this is Elliot. Beaming at him, she held out a hand. I'm Daisy's mom, Daisy May Scott, but you can call me May. Elliot stepped further into the shop and took her hand. It's so nice to meet you, May. His gaze flicked over her shoulder at Daisy while her mother went on about how she was happy to hear that they were dating. Daisy just shrugged, and Elliot gave her a lopsided smile. I'm glad we're dating too, he said. Such a sweet man, her mom cooed. I have a really good feeling about you two. What's your star sign, Elliot? My star sign? Yeah, for example, Daisy is a Scorpio. I'm not sure. When's your birthday? If you know the time and location of your birth, we can also get your moon and rising signs. That would really help. Her mother was already pulling out her phone to look at the horoscope app when Daisy practically hip-checked her out of the way. Nope, not right now, Mom. Okay, just your birthday then. Her mother was relentless when it came to the zodiac. September 2nd. A Virgo, her mother crowed. An earth sign. You two will get along great. Oh, good? Elliot smiled at Daisy again like he'd accomplished something by being born in the correct month, which was totally nonsense, but she had to admit it was pretty cute that he was pleased. Okay, Mom, that's enough for one day. Don't you have to go pick up Dad from racquetball? That's right. I nearly forgot. She pulled off her apron, looking forlornly at Elliot, just dying to dig more into his whole astrological chart. Luckily for Daisy, her parents had gone down to one car when her dad retired, and now her mom had to take him to his weekly racquetball games. Thank God for her dad's dedication to the sport. We'll have to talk more next time, Elliot, her mother said, taking his hand and giving it a squeeze. Definitely. I'll ask my mom for my birth time. Perfect. Her mother shot her a vindicated smile. Daisy just rolled her eyes, but man, if Elliot was her real boyfriend, he was definitely nailing the delight her mother portion of the relationship. David had never been a good sport about her mother's astrology interest. Plus, he had been a Gemini, a horrible match. Sorry about that, Daisy said when her mom was out the door. Sorry for what? She's great. She can be a lot sometimes. Elliot shrugged. I liked her. Daisy cocked her head, studying him, trying to make sense of a man that was so sweet. Surely there was something wrong with him. She wondered what it was. What secret red flags was Elliot hiding? Maybe he didn't eat carbs? No, she'd seen him eat cookies. Maybe he didn't like animals? No, he loved dogs. Maybe he left dirty dishes in the sink overnight? Oh, no, wait, that was her. He shifted a little on his feet. They were still standing in the middle of the flower shop, the late day sun filtering in green through the leafy hanging plants in the window. Even this late in the day, Elliot looked like he'd just woken up, his hair a floppy mess on his head. Daisy had the sudden urge to run her fingers through it. What is it? He asked. You're so agreeable. Thanks? I'm having a hard time figuring out why your wife left you. Elliot flushed red to the tips of ears. Red to the tip. Elliot flushed red to the tips of ears. Daisy clapped a hand over her mouth with a wince. I'm so sorry. That was a really shitty thing to say. I didn't mean for it to come out that way. It's okay, he shrugged, that shy grin returning. Let me know if you figure it out. Daisy laughed. Will do. So, I had a thought, something that might help with business. Is it us making out in front of the town hall? Oops, that just kind of slipped out. It was possible that not having sex for so long was making Daisy's brain not function at full capacity. Elliot's eyes widened behind his glasses, his ears turning even redder. I'm open to trying that, he said, his grin growing, and Daisy flushed hot everywhere. But I was thinking more about flowers for the inn. Oh? Daisy shook herself off. Focus, Daisy. Yeah, I was there today, and Jack had muffins from the bakery, and I was thinking it would be nice if he had some flowers at the front desk as well. He could put some in the sitting area in the lobby, and we were hoping to turn the sunroom into a breakfast area. So maybe some flowers for the tables? You need to keep them replenished somewhat regularly. It could be a decent amount of... He didn't get a chance to finish his sentence before Daisy threw her arms around his neck and hugged him. Elliot, that's brilliant, she breathed. Oh, good. She was so thrilled by this idea, this keep the lights on idea, that she hadn't realized he wasn't hugging her back until his arms wrapped around her, firm and solid and warm, and he was hugging her back. She noticed the heck out of that. Daisy couldn't help the sighs she gave. She couldn't stop herself from tucking her face into the side of his neck. She breathed him in, and she could feel him doing the same. He smelled like soap and sunshine. She wanted to burrow into him. She wanted to live here pressed against him. She wanted... Uh-oh. Sorry, she said, disentangling herself from a stunned-looking Elliot. Don't be... He looked so flushed and mused. Jesus, why did he look like they'd done so much more than a hug? She scurried back behind the safety of the counter, keeping the big scarred wooden surface and several dozen calla lilies between them before she could do something crazy like fling herself at him again. That's a really good idea, thank you, she said, tucking her hair behind her ear in an attempt to compose herself. You're welcome. He continued to stare at her until her face heated all over again. Did you need anything else? Elliot blinked. Oh, right, yeah. I actually found some history about the shop. Your shop. It's one of the oldest buildings in Dream Harbor. Did you know that? No, I mean, I knew it was old, but not really the specifics. I could tell you more about it. I found some old photos when I was doing research for the inn, and I just thought you might like to, see them. He shook his head like he was being ridiculous. But if you don't want, you know what? You're probably busy. I'll just head out. Elliot! She stopped his sudden progress toward the door. I'd love to see them. When he turned back, his smile did something to her heart that she refused to accept. Her heart was an idiot. Her heart had led her astray too many times. She was not doing this again. She fell hard and she fell fast, and look where it had left her. 2 times she found the love of her life, and the 2 times they'd found someone else. It didn't matter that Elliot had a cute smile or that maybe she needed sex more than she previously thought. It didn't matter that he was a good hugger or that she had yet to find a single red flag. She was not going to latch onto Elliot like some lovesick barnacle. He was her friend. He was a nice guy helping her out. He was a giant history nerd that wanted to show her some old pictures. That was it. Maybe there's something in there that will help break the curse, she joked. You're not cursed, Daisy. He was serious, earnest when he said it, but this curse was feeling more real every second she stood there looking at Elliot and wishing she could bury her face in his neck again. Daisy was cursed, but she was going to fight it this time. And we're going to leave it there at chapter 11, page 95. It's cute. It's certainly cute. I got to take these off. I got to focus again. And I can't. I'm having such a hard time. But thank you guys for being here to read this. You guys, it's stunning. And I'm still stuck on the ranch. And I have not come out of my ranch coma or whatever you call it. But Dream Harbor is a great place to be. These are great books. The Gingerbread Bakery, all of them. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, they're all in my library down below, all except the Christmas Tree Farm, which I plan on reading. I've already read, but I plan on reading it live on here this holiday season. So yeah, I plan on doing that. And I'm also currently writing my own romance book. You guys, it's taken a lot of energy out of me, but I am writing it, and I have I have no clue how long it will take, because right now I'm working on my character still, and I can't seem to finish her situation, because she's a vampire, and the only vampire that exists, the very first one. And there's a lot that I'm working on with, like, how she becomes a vampire. It's very scientific, and I'm working with my stepdad on that. He's really good at, like, science and, like, relating it to things that are truly happening. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But, like, my character is basically me, and is gonna go through, like, some of the things I went through. Yeah. It's a very healing, crazy experience to write a book about yourself, but into a character. It's crazy. It's not exactly the easiest thing to do either, because you're going back to some crazy times in your life, but it'll be worth it in the end. I think it's going to make an amazing story and leave room for other ones to follow. I definitely want to make it a series, and we'll see how well the first one does, what you guys think of it when it's done. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. But thank you for being here with me, guys, for these books. I appreciate you all so very much. Definitely hit the thumbs up button. What else? Hit that hype button. It's super easy to do. It's free, and you get to do that 3 times a week. It really helps the algorithm in my channel. Definitely share these videos. That also helps tremendously. Even commenting down below with an emoji helps, because the algorithm looks at how people interact with your videos as well. But it's pretty neat. And I will see you guys Monday for more. Bye. Okay, that one's done. These just go super flipping fast. That's fine. That's fine. But you guys definitely join me for trivia tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific. We're going to do trivia and pick your poison. And yeah, if you're new here, I turn black lights on. It's kind of like Club Lissa shots, but it's for trivia. And always, we have a few shots or whatever we do. But hydrate, do all that. It's adult time. It's fun. Friday nights over here. It's a lot of fun. You never know what will happen on my channel, let alone a Friday night. It can get a little crazy. It can get a little crazy, but I love it. Oh no. My daughter's on a lockdown at her school. Why? That shit scares me so much, you all. It just says, we are in lockdown to investigate a suspicious call. Police led on-campus response, and no one can enter or leave our site during lockdown. We're continuing to maintain our lockdown to investigate. We're in contact with police and Fresno Police Department. I feel sick every time I get that. Hold on. What's going on? She said, not a drill lockdown. Ugh. You guys, my heart jumps around. Our kids should never have to go through that shit. I get sick. That kind of stuff. And there's nothing I can do. You know, they're not going to let me anywhere around that campus right now. I'm calling my daughter. Please answer. That's why I let them have their phone. No. Turn your phone on. My daughter's school's on lockdown, so I'm freaking out right now. You guys, it happens way too often. I feel sick I can't, you guys. It just says, please be aware that we are still in lockdown while investigating a suspicious phone call made regarding our school. During a lockdown, students and staff are kept inside with doors locked and lights off. Police are leading the on-campus response, and no one can enter or leave our site while in lockdown. To keep roads clear for law enforcement, please do not come to campus during the lockdown event. You guys, this should never fucking happen. What the fuck has happened to this goddamn world? What? You should never have to worry about your kids at school. Ever. Let me catch some motherfucker. And my daughter's not answering me. Please fucking answer me, Allie. No, Allie, you can call me. She texted me, not a drill, lockdown. Of course, as a mom, you think of like worst case scenario every fucking time. I was a freshman in high school when Columbine happened. I'll never forget that. Like, I will never forget that. It's still like rattles. I can't, you guys. This shit like makes me crazy. That's why I don't watch action movies anymore. Like, unless they have humor to them, because it's too fucking realistic to what's actually going on in the world. Like, I can't, you guys. I get freaked out when my son doesn't respond to me for a few days. But in the military, no news is good news. So I mean, I probably can't call the school either, right? They won't answer me. I'm going to call my dad. You guys will hear him. That's who I call when this shit happens because I don't know what else to do. Dad, answer your fucking phone. Oh, that's... Let me call my mom. Ugh. Happy Friday to you.
Hello.
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
I'm just freaking out because Allie's school, she texted me and said, not a drill, school's on lockdown. And it's been a while, and like I guess I missed the message on my phone. And and they haven't updated yet that everything's...
It happens all the time, even here. They just sometimes if there's something going on a mile away.
No. They said it was a suspicious phone call regarding the school.
Oh, okay.
That just freaks me out, Mom.
I know. I don't blame you. I don't blame you a bit, but you gotta try to relax. There's nothing you can do. Stay in touch.
And the crazy thing is, like, when they tell you, like, you can't even come on the school campus, if it got down to it, I would go. I would go because, like, I need to get my kid.
They have the campus blocked off. They wouldn't let you on.
Fuck no, that's my child in there. They're not going to take me.
I know. So is the hundreds of other kids. You're not the only one.
This should never happen. None of this happened before Columbine, remember? Because I was a freshman at Seminole when that happened. And it never happened before that, ever.
Right.
So now there's like copycats because there was like so much that went down because of that.
Yeah.
And they still haven't learned anything. Those idiots should be shot.
They should be shot on the spot. Anybody with a gun that goes onto a school property that shouldn't have it, automatic.
Should be. That shouldn't even be a question.
Nope.
And they shouldn't allow their picture on the news either.
No. Like that guy that, the UPS driver that killed that little girl. Why did they even have his image on there?
Right.
I was so happy when he got the death penalty. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Finally. But you know what? He'll sit on death row for 30 years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. It's another flaw in the system. Sickening.
Bring back the Old West.
Yeah.
An eye for an eye. Man, you touch my daughter, everybody owned guns, but you didn't mess with them. You don't mess with your neighbor. You treat them with respect and you don't get shot.
Right.
I don't know. Like,
where she got? She's probably in the kitchen. Oh, she's by the back door.
I'm like freaking out. And then I went to call Dad, and Dad wouldn't answer. And I'm like, But it happens in the best school systems. The one we're in is the best in Fresno.
So how long has it been on lockdown?
It's been an hour. Like, Mom, that's not good.
Have you turned the news on?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Because usually they have to cover everything, any certain thing that happens. But the fact that she isn't responding to me, and she originally sent me the text, is freaking me the fuck out. Because on a lockdown,
maybe they're not allowed to.
No, they are. During a lockdown, they're allowed to use their phone to call their parents. Like, what if there's a oh, mom.
You would know about it if there was a shooting. I would be watching the news if I were you. If you want to know something, turn on the news. If it's serious, it'll be on the news.
I hate the news in general.
Oh, I know, but sometimes you gotta listen to it.
Like, she completely turned her phone off.
Maybe it's dead.
No, because I can look on the Life 360 app, and it still it would tell me if her battery, even if it's turned off, like if her battery's low. So I know how to locate my daughter right now, and I will go and fucking find her. But the problem is you become a threat if you try to go in there to get your kid.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
don't go at anybody yet, any parent. There's no way. Maybe they didn't want the phones ringing, and they made the kids turn them off because they don't want the noise. In case there's a suspect or something in there. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Mom, do you see anything on the local news for Fresno?
Our news isn't on right now, but okay, do we have any news stations in it? You can check. CNN usually has the latest update.
CNN fake news
things.
Well, so is Fox News. They're both terrible anymore.
Yeah.
Let me bring up Facebook. I don't even have. If there's an active shooter, do they have to send that out right away?
They generally do. I don't care either one. Well, we've got the Channel 8 news on, and they don't have a special going on.
And if there's anything like active shooter, it would be on its nationwide news, like right away.
You gotta remember.
Usually. Someone. I tried calling the school, and they're not answering.
Well, of course, they've been being bombarded with phone calls.
And I'll tell you what a lot of it is mental health awareness. Like, there's not enough mental health help out there. And a lot of kids get bullied, and humans can only take so much, And I wouldn't say that they exactly help with kids that are getting bullied. They really don't.
So if it makes you feel any better, there's nothing on CNN News, and I've got the National Fox News on now, and it's just on commercials. We'll wait till the commercial's over. Because if there's any kind of active shooter in the entire country,
Yeah.
those two stations will follow it live.
Mm.
So.
Let me try my Facebook app. Usually, because I follow the school district on Facebook.
UFO files released is what's on Fox
UFO file. Stop. And Ralph is watching that, right?
Well, he doesn't know it's on. I just turned it on.
Still in lockdown. That was as of 1:08. Hold on, Dad's calling. Hold on. Hey, Dad. Dad?
Yeah, did you call me?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you Allie's school's on lockdown. And they've been in lockdown for a little while now.
What's the reason?
They said they got a suspicious phone call about the campus itself, and Allie texted me. She said, "Not a drill, lockdown," and she hasn't responded since. And they're allowed to have, but see, they're allowed to have their phone in a lockdown. They let them use them.
Yeah.
But what they do, I guess, they turn all the lights off, and I don't know if Fresno is doing a sweep. Obviously, the cops are already at the school.
Yeah.
But they're not even letting people in the along that street of the school. It's blocked off.
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly is going on. I know this happens all the time, but it shouldn't.
Yeah. No. Yeah, there was a woman there that one of those, I guess, a nurse's aide or something. You know, they come around to the condos, and if they have a patient, you know, they take care of or whatever. And she saw a squirrel lying in the parking lot, and she got out to thought she could help it. And she picked it up and moved it over under a shade tree, and the damn squirrel attacked her.
It attacked her?
And bit her. Yeah, she got bit. And we had some, medication here, so I took some out to her, and she rinsed it off.
She probably needs to have a rabies shot.
Yeah, that's what I told her, and I called for she called for the paramedics. I said, you should call paramedics and sheriff's department both, and they said paramedics right away, but a deputy never came out. I guess something like that. They don't really.
Well, the deputy is at the donut shop.
Yeah. Anyway, so I think she refused to go with the paramedics to the ER. Probably because she's worried about the expense, I guess. I don't know. But she refused to go, and I think she was going to end up driving herself there, which probably isn't too safe.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, and she drove off. There was never a deputy that showed up, and the paramedics left after she refused treatment. So anyway.
That's kind of stupid to refuse treatment. You need to get a rabies shot.
You need to go to the ER and get checked for rabies.
Yeah. That shit is real.
Yeah. And she was able to capture the squirrel.
But why would she touch it?
Yeah, I don't know why she kept trying to take the thing in. But you would think they'd have one of those animal rescue places that could come out here and make sure that squirrel that wasn't rabid or something, you know?
Dad, I'm rabid.
Yeah.
The kids always tell me there's something wrong with me.
I'm waiting for Dick to get back. He went to get some quarters to do laundry, I guess. But I'm gonna go up to Acropole. I'm not taking him. He's been a real asshole lately. You know, I heard him downstairs. I was sitting out there on the balcony on my walker before the meeting last night, the Ivy Building meeting. He's down there telling people that, you know, that I was giving him he's bad. He badmouths me behind my back.
What a douchebag.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there listening. His voice is so loud. I could hear everything he was telling those people down in the lobby. He was down in the lobby telling them.
Did you tell him to shut the hell up?
Yeah, well, I'm going to stop taking him to breakfast all the time. You know, I take him and then he's still badmouths you behind your back.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, that's something. Well, yeah, keep me posted on, you know, the lockdown thing. So you called Rich and told him about it? Or?
No, he's got that stuff. He gets the notification on his phone too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Dad. Love you.
See ya. Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.
My dad would have told me if I needed to worry, but also my dad's like really good at keeping me calm. He knows I'll freak out. When it's you, it's different, but when it's your children, it's like a whole nother ball game. But why is it taking them so long? Why is it taking them so long? Bo Derek. I've been told I look like Bo Derek a lot. A lot. That and Celine Dion. I feel like, damn. Like if one more person says I look like Celine Dion, I'm gonna... Hey, Wilson. Hey, Wilson, I mentioned you. Well, I was talking to you in my short on YouTube. The one when I was in Bath and Body Works. So you should feel famous. But I don't like when my daughter, I always tell her, like, if there's a lockdown, like, please tell me. Bye, JJ. Are you going to be here tonight? Oh, I'm just... Well, my daughter said, one time they put him on lockdown for someone was getting arrested. But this is a suspicious phone call. This is different. I'm trying. I've heard that from a lot of people. And also the lady from Fox News. I'm trying to remember her name. I don't watch either one of them anymore. They're all fake news. I'll think of her name in a minute. Not Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly's not on Fox anymore, is she? I don't think so. You guys, my brain is spiraling. Yep. Yep. Gotcha. A moment. Ashley Knight. I don't know who it is. It's not those. Kinsley? Ansley? I don't know. I don't see that I look anything like Ansley Earhart. I think that's her name. But I don't see it. But I've been told that not Megan Kelly. There's another one. I've been told Ansley Earhart, but she's a tiny little thing. I'm like, I'm 5'9". There's no way. I forget her name. Kaylee McEnany. No, not her. No, it's not Shannon. It's one of the other one that's she's on Fox and Friends. Hold on. There's a lot of them though. She's actually older. She has a couple books. She's the one that married Sean what's his name? Whatever his name is. Is it Hannity? Yeah. I'm gonna try to lay out tomorrow. The weather so far is supposed to be good here. Ansley. He married Ansley Earhart, didn't he? I don't think I look anything like her. What's the fucking other lady's name? Yes, I'm having a brain fart. I have many brain farts. I have gastritis of the brain. Wilson, you're funny. It's not Carly. She's written numerous books. She's like in her 40s. Or maybe 50s. She might be older than that. But I'm happy to look like any of the Fox News anchors. Fuck yeah, man. I'm not ignoring you, Moment. Thank you for that note. And thank you for the PayPal too. Yeah, I wanted to wear my nose ring. I was sick of like the other ones because they fall out too easy. Like just rolling around at night will like pull them out. But the nose ring is like, I checked. There's two. What? I don't know. I'm trying. Brain fart? That's like the least of my problem. You're okay, Matt. I'm just trying to get through the damn day. I feel like it's always something, isn't it? There's always something to be freaked out about your kids or Am I ever gonna get sleep again? No. I can't wait to have a drink tonight. I'm like, yep. I'm on my bed. I'm just trying to chill, and it's don't they say everything comes in threes? Please, for the love of God, will the goddamn school send me something? Fuck. Ah, oh, Allie texted me back. Can't call during lockdown, airhead. Excuse me. Not, you can't call me that during a lockdown either. What's going on? Don't call me an airhead, you hoe. Gregory, that's funny. It says overstimulated. That's why I can't form a sentence. I am over, like, too much going on in the head. They call me so much worse. Okay, she texted me back. She said the hot police came in with their big guns and checked the room for the threat. They still need to clear everywhere else. So there is a threat. They go in there with their guns? Were they drawn? Because that sounds like an active shooter situation. Were their guns drawn? Or does she mean their muscular arms? I wouldn't mind being locked down. Wait. Yeah, it happens so fucking often. She's responding. That's good. Yeah, they have them up and ready to shoot. See? That to me that sounds like an active or something's like actively going on. It's not just a phone call. I'm in the band room right now with Sage. Oh God. Have her lay over your body. That'd be so fucked up to say. Oh my God. I'm like, I need to be put in timeout. Like, timeout. Like, even for not an active shooter? Why do you gotta go in there with? Because you know that if there's something active going on, the teacher's not gonna get on the radio and like, she can't. So that's why I guess that's they have not cleared the threat, obviously. So there's something going on. Usually when they go on lockdown for a lot of things, but when there's like an active threat like that, they're cleared like pretty fast. They're really taking. There's something going on. She said, yeah, they had them up and ready to shoot. School grounds. But at least she had a hot one come into her room. You're like, officer, can I see your gun? And I wonder where my daughter's why she acts that way. Well, every time. Oh, the grounds have been cleared. I need a fucking drink. Yes. I need a drink real bad. Are you taking a video of me or something when I do that? I'd love to know. Download a police stand around your phone. You can listen to Fresno PD on the radio? Yeah. But you can also go on their department page too, I believe. And that might be after the report goes up, though. Hold on. Damn it. Which one do I want it? I don't have any room on any of my phones. Live radio. Install. Moma, I'm dealing with like my daughter's lockdown situation at her school. So I'm involved with this right now. That one. No, you gotta pay. That one's like $99. What? I just want the free one, damn it. Allow access. Wow. Fresno. Here we go.
I'm trying to find your original case number on it. 75 Ashland Cresta FE 1909 East Ashland. That's a 19 curry. I want priority at 71 North Cedar. Patients that's being released and ready to be picked up per our Northeast case. And a unit for that one.
Yeah, that's the one I have, JJ.
AC 16, go ahead. You're right. You can't on my phone. AC 16, I don't show you on the call. Are you 15? No, I just had Robert at 465.
Oh, released from lockdown. Okay.
Copy.
Okay, just got that. Our school has been released from lockdown. The police and Fresno police cleared the entire campus and confirmed the call to be a hoax. Students are on a modified bell schedule for the rest of the day. Okay. Damn. I'll tell you what, it is not fun to ever get those. But she got to see them with their guns drawn. I feel much better. You guys, I can't help it. Like, when you can't do anything to help in a situation, even if something did happen, that's just the worst feeling. Yep, that's one I downloaded. I downloaded it. It's the first one that came up. Police scanner. It's called police scanner. That's the one. Black and orange one. You guys. Damn. Like, I need a... Sometimes I need, like, it's hard to think that something bad could happen to my child. Like, it's life. I get it. Like, but it doesn't make it any easier. I feel like that's worth worrying about, though, Matt. My kid's school was on lockdown, PW. They're all cleared now, but you know, for active lockdown of a school, it's pretty scary. When your daughter says, "Mom, lockdown," it's not a drill. Huh? What? Thank God I was on a live. It helps to be. I have no idea what he's talking about. I'm not gonna delete them yet until I knowingly have. It was real. They had a call. need to put my shoes on. At least I don't have to listen to the two boys fight in the car today. That's always nice. Mm. My daughter got to call me an airhead. So she's having a great day. She'll come in the she'll come home and be like, "Mom, I've told you this before. Listen, you're my daughter, and I'm telling you, this is how it goes." She's like, "Mom, they used to be able to have their phone out, maybe not make a call or answer one, but that's why I let them have their phone and don't take it away from them when they're not at home." Well, also I can track them on like 360. So, Buff Nasty. I'm always fucking worrying. It's like I'm a helicopter mom. Even the oldest, like if I say I love you, son, it should not take you a week to reply. He's like, "Mom, why are you freaking out?" Because you have a motorcycle and so does your wife. And crotch rocket, not a motorcycle. You guys. Oh, my son just purchased a $900 scope for his rifle. $900. I'm like, so what's my Mother's Day present? So the scope cost more than the rifle did. Is it the AR? I forget. Which one? He's infantry. What do you think? Like, he has my husband's stuff because we couldn't bring him to California. How crappy is that? He's like, "Dad, I fired your rifle the other day." I'm always grumpy, Scott. He also likes to do the airsoft. And those airsoft guns are like exact duplicates of the real thing. So when you fire one of those, it's like on point. I always have resting bitch face. You know this, JJ. I want to see a picture of it. Nope. You know what's funny? I should have worn this overstimulated shirt when I did the video for the Vilesi. Talk about overstimulated. Listen, this girl does not need gummies. You think I'm bad now? You think I'm crazy now? Just think of me with like an edible. I've had really bad highs from that stuff. Mm. Polly's like, did you? I don't need them. Stop it. And all I was doing is moving my legs around. It was a lot. I plan on taking it again tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow morning. On the weekend. Fuck yeah. I gotta pee, so I'm gonna put you guys on mute for a second. You don't need to hear me pee. We're not that close. I know you wish. Have you guys seen the picture? Damn it, dude. Have you seen that one? I used to do pinup. Where's... I should probably clean up the bed, but it ain't happening. I barely have room to sleep at night sometimes. I'm just kidding. It all goes on the floor. You know what happens. Let's be honest. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. Ain't no passing phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days. With our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna. Ow! Fuck. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. So Allie's school is on lockdown. She said she saw the hot policeman with their guns drawn. She's in band class. So there was something that happened. It wasn't, it was a call and that was just bullshit. But I hope they find the kid that did it. There's usually a way to trace it back. Usually. Go to jail, motherfucker. Okay, I'm gonna go get J Beaster. Hey, Candace, I need you to clean this up. This cookie mess. What's clean? Hakuna. Okay. Did I leave my purse in the car?
Mom?
Yeah.
Dad had a great update. Dad did a new place.
Mm-hmm.
Dad did the best update ever.
Forgot my water. I gotta hydrate before tonight. Oh, Wilvis, I got you some new glasses. Wilbur. Well, I got you some more black sunglasses.
Ew. I almost just tripped.
I know.
Are these the same ones that I had?
Probably. I'll be back, guys. Wait a minute. I gotta find my keys.
Wait.
Where the fuck did I put them? Hi, Lige.
Oh, video.
There they are. I hear them.
Update.
So Sage will be coming with Allie.
This is actually crazy. We should see.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sexy packages. I know you by name, JJ. Come on, little crow. Okay, maybe I can make this if you hurry up, dude. Nope, ain't gonna make it. Ain't gonna make it. Okay, I'm gonna start a new live, guys.